Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Attorney Charles Zavala from Zavala, Texas Law here in beautiful Houston, Texas. Albeit today is a little bit chilly, it's still always a beautiful day here in Houston, Texas. So here at Zavala, Texas Law, we do immigration, we do criminal, we do business. Oh, excuse me, I had something there in my mouth. But today's video is going to be about immigration, and more specifically, people who have their green card, who are thinking about getting their green card, okay? So what a green card is if you have a family member or you have someone who can petition for you to get a green card. Remember, a green card allows you to live here in the USA. You're not a citizen, but you get to live here. You get to work here, all that good stuff. It's essentially the step under from becoming a citizen. But the thing is, let's run this hypothetical. Let's say I am a US citizen and I marry my wife who is from country X, right? I want her to come here to the USA, so I am going to apply for her green card through marriage because her and I are married. So what's going to happen is this. Immigration is going to be like, okay, Charles, you know what? We'll give your wife her green card. But immigration is a little smart, right? They wouldn't be the first time in the history of the world where sometimes people lie about who they're married to for immigration benefits, right? So what they're going to do is they're going to give my partner, my wife, a conditional green card, okay? And that's going to be only valid for 2 years. And essentially what immigration is going to do is they're going to say, listen, Charles, if you and your wife are still married after those 2 years, you need to remove those conditions. Which, if we remove them, then she gets a 10-year green card, no problem. So not everybody, a majority of people who get a green card through marriage are going to first get the 2-year conditional green card. So this video is about that. This video is going to be about, okay, well, what do I do when my 2 years are coming up on my conditional green card? What do I do? What are my options? So first thing you got to do is you got to find your green card, right? Your conditional one, and see when it expires. You need to apply before it expires. Here we try to do things, maybe 6 months, 4 months, 90 days ahead. If we send it too early, they'll kind of send it back and be like, nah, it's a little too early. If we send it too late, we're left waiting a little while. So the thing is this, there's kind of two situations that can happen here. Let's pretend me and my wife are still married, everything's happy, great, no problem. Then what we have to do is we have to file a form, what's called I-751, and include all the evidence that's required, right? We have to show that we're still married, that we're still in a good relationship, that it's what's called a bona fide relationship, there's no problems with that, pay filing fee, submit that, and wait. That's the easiest case scenario, right? We do lots of these cases all the time. Paperwork, documents, we send it off, and then if it gets approved, when it gets approved, come back, that your spouse now has a 10-year green card, you don't have to remove the conditions. But the question is going to be, well, what? Man, unfortunately, what if I'm not with my partner anymore, right? For good reasons or bad reasons. We got divorced or we're just not together anymore. So immigration thought of this, right? Not all relationships last forever. So what we need to do whenever this is your situation, whether you're separated or you're divorced, you have to do what's called a waiver, right? And there's many different types of waivers with immigration, but here we'd have to do a specific waiver for the removal of conditions. And what we have to prove is that you entered into the relationship with good intentions, right? Unfortunately, not all relationships last, right? So we at least have to show that you entered into it with good intentions and it wasn't for immigration benefits. And this is where I see a lot of people sometimes have problems, because a lot of times immigration is just going to say, hey, you're no longer with your partner anymore. We find that suspicious. We may not take off the conditions. But don't give up yet. That's what we do. We will fight that case and we will say, hey, listen, even though they're not together, the law doesn't require that they remain together. The law just required that they had entered into the relationship in good faith. Okay, so this video is going to be for anyone who already has a conditional green card or is thinking about getting one, because there will be a time where you have to take off those conditions, So if you have any questions, if you have any problems, or you just want to offload it, that's what we do here at Zavala, Texas Law. We do lots of removals of conditions because it's part of the necessary step to get your 10-year green card. And once you get your 10-year green card, you can keep on renewing it, or you can become a citizen after the allotted amount of time, right? So those are going to be your options. So if you have a conditional green card or you're applying for your green card, know this is what's coming up. And if you have any questions or if you need help removing those conditions off your green card, we are more than happy to help you. Like I said, my name is Charles Zavala. Our law firm is called Zavala Texas Law. If you look down here on the bottom title page, you can find us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Google, all the social medias that they tell us to be on, right? We're always going to be there under Zavala Texas Law. And we're always just going to be posting videos like these, informative videos that can help kind of guide the way through immigration in case you need the help or if you're just looking for a lawyer to help you through this, okay? So once again, if you like these videos, give us a like, give us a share, whatever, a heart. Well, I'm not really too familiar with social media too much. But feel free to let us know that we're doing a good job because we do these videos for you guys, okay? So if there's anything you need, please call me. My name's Charles Zavala, Zavala Texas Law. Phone number's at the bottom of the screen. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.